Yeah, hi there. These comments are for, I'm going to just use your initials, HP. And I remember Romo, you referred to Romo in here, and he was a great student. If I remember correctly, he got 101 on the TOEFL IBT, which is a very, very high score. So let's take a look at your situation. So you want to be a pharmacist here in the United States. And your requirements are 21 on the reading, 18 on the listening, 26 on the speaking, and 24 on the writing. So you say, I have given TOEFL many times. I would say they're not given. I would say I have taken the TOEFL many times, but I didn't get my score yet. I like your enthusiasm there, yet. That implies you will reach your goal, but you just haven't reached it yet, right? And I think that you can. So you haven't scored more than 17 on the reading. That means you're missing your goal by 4 points, and you haven't gotten higher than 20 in the speaking and the writing area, and your listening score is not improving, right? So I'm planning to take the TOEFL, you say, after 1 month. So give me some clues that will help me get my required score. What should I have to do? You got to work a lot, and I think 30 days is not enough time for you to learn the problems that you have. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, you want to get 6 points higher on the speaking. You want to get at least 4 points higher on the writing. And your reading, you want to get 4 points higher. I think that you need at least 90 days of really, really hard work. Here's my recommendations right now. I'm going to recommend my 90-day TOEFL study guide for you. First of all, you want to spend about 2 hours every day going through those reading, listening, the speaking, writing areas, the grammar, the pronunciation, vocabulary. You want to make sure you're going through all those lessons on a day-to-day basis. But this is not enough. This is definitely not enough for what you want to do. So you also want to read on a regular basis. Start reading about 45 to 60 minutes every day. And you can read magazines, newspapers, and longer books. You have to get into the regular routine of reading. Number 2, you want to take about the same amount of time each day practicing listening, about an hour a day. When you're listening, find materials on TV or the internet or radio in maybe these categories: documentary programs, news programs, history programs, maybe science programs. That's going to give you a fairly high level of English to help you continue to solve the problems that you need to solve in order to make improvements. Now the question here is you need time. Sometimes students, they take the TOEFL after 1 month. I mean, if you take a break, use my 90-day plan. Don't take the TOEFL next month. Work on significantly solving your language issues. And that's really your best chance. There's really 3 things needed in order for you to really acquire the English language, or any language for that matter. You need time. You need enough time to study the language. This is important. Number 2, you have to practice a lot, and we've already outlined what you can do there. And then 3, you have to be motivated. So you have the time, practice, and the motivation. These are the 3 areas. I call these the 3 ingredients for second language acquisition. Now, you seem to be motivated. You seem to want to improve your academic English language proficiency, so that's a good start. Maybe you haven't had enough practice and you haven't spent enough time to solve these problems, but part of the thing is here, you have taken the TOEFL many times, right? But I can even tell by your writing here, you use the word I've given TOEFL many times, but if you have a lot of exposure to English, you wouldn't use the word given there. You would have chosen the word taken. I have taken TOEFL many times. So you have some word issues, some word choice issues you want to solve, and all of that really is dependent on how much time you spend actually using the language. So you got my suggestions right now, right? So 1 hour of reading practice every day, 1 hour of listening practice every day, maybe spend 2 hours in my online TOEFL course each day, going through my 90-day TOEFL study guide. I think a combination of doing those 3 things, and of course speaking English whenever you can, as much as you can, I think you will be able to make progress. So what do you think? Are you ready? Anyway, these are my comments right now, and thank you for leaving your comments or for the email that you sent. And say hi to Romo for me. He was a really, really good student of mine, and he achieved his goal. If he can do it, you can do it. You can do this. You got to believe in yourself, and you got to spend the time that it takes to solve the problems you have in order to improve. All right? Thank you.